like you'd fallen down on the job, Mr. Green Archer. You know, Whitington, heretofore, whenever a Bellamy found himself in serious trouble, legend has it that the Green Archer always came to his aid. I wonder why he didn't help that brother of mine.
My, how unfortunate. Never in my time has a Bellamy brought dishonor to the name.
And not before your time either. In both this and the old country, the name of Bellamy has always stood for everything that's proud, just, right. Now it's been dragged in the gutter. I'm glad my father's in his grave.
Abel, you're bitter. Michael has hurt only himself. Your father's will plainly sets forth that he must occupy the castle 5 consecutive years before title is transferred to him.
That was an effort to curb the wildness of the young fool, but it failed.
Of course. And now his sojourn with the state makes it possible for you to take possession of this wonderful place. Abel, is it necessary to have all this
All right,
fuss?
Whitington, all right.
Did you ring, sir?
Yes, Savini. Quiet those hounds. They annoy my attorney.
I should say they do.
Very good, sir. I'll attend to it at once.
What are dogs doing in Gar Castle?
Watchdogs, my friend. Very good ones. Vicious ones.
Vicious. Well, why do you need it?
It's my intention to keep everyone away from this place. Everyone.
See here, Abel. You're tossing away an established business. Your father made a fortune importing antiques and displaying them here. Surely you're not going to sacrifice it?
I'm giving it up. After what happened here, I hate the place and everything connected with it.
My. What a pity. Look!
Well, what is it?
The Green Archer.
There's nothing there.
Well, I saw the Green Archer.
You're letting our discussion of the Bellamy legend get under your skin.
I'd better be going. It's a long ways to the city.
Things are shaping up, Savini. We'll soon give the police something to really worry about. Oh, there's the bell. See who it is. And remember, I don't talk to reporters.
Yes, sir. You're not going to let her stay here, are you?
Why not? She's my dear brother's wife. She appeals to my generosity. She must live somewhere.
I don't like it. With her here, we'll be watched every minute. She might find out something. And if Michael is granted a new trial and wins out...
All you say is true, if it happens. But it won't. I'll phone the castle.
Yes, Governor. Dickie Stone at your service. Raring to go.
Flash all my men. Come at once. Grave importance. Get that?
Understand, Governor. I'll be on the air in a flash with a flash.
Why the hurry call?
Maybe the job's off.
The job's perfect. I cased it myself. It must be something else. You know anything, Dinky?
I ain't talking for the governor. I only sent out the call.
Well, we'll soon know. Here he comes. Good evening, men.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Hi, boss.
Thanks for your prompt answer to my call. It was necessary.
Nothing wrong with tonight's job, I hope?
Certainly not. Everything will proceed as planned. It's just another job more important to our future. Concerns a train leaving the Union Station at 10:10 tonight.
Howdy, Mr. Hartley.
Hello, Frank. Department B this time. They're friends of mine. Another poor devil leaving the world behind. That's Michael Bellamy. He's going up for 20 years. Tough, eh? Sorry I had to use these outside rules and regulations, you know.
Sure, I understand.
You can talk with your wife for a moment or two. I'll wait here alone.
Thanks a lot. My name is Holland, Spike Holland.
Oh, yes, I've heard of you, Mr. Holland. Investigator with the Tri-State Assurance Company.
Yes.
What with this cycle of jewel robberies, you must have been pretty busy lately.
Plenty. I'd just like to give Mike a few do's or don'ts while he's up at the big house. He's an amateur, you know.
It's okay with me. You still have a moment or two.
Thank you. Buck up, Mike. Don't let that place get you. It's going to be tough, but I know you can take it. And we'll get you out sure as shooting. You can depend on it. I'll never stop trying.
I know that, Spike, and it helps a lot. I'm not troubled about myself, but I am worried about Elaine.
Oh, don't be silly, Michael. I'll join Dad and Sis. I'll be perfectly safe with them. And Spike and I'll be working together.
Sure we will. Now keep your chin up.
I'll just take a taxi up to Dad's apartment.
I'll be seeing you. Thanks a lot.
I hated to lie to Spike, Michael, but, well, if he knew what I intended to do, he'd try to stop me.
I'm not sure we shouldn't tell him. If Abel had an inkling that we suspected him, there's no telling what he would do.
But we know he's at the bottom of this trouble, and I intend to prove it.
Sorry, folks. It's about time for the train to leave.
All right, she's coming. There now, dear, you have to go.
Well, forget it, Bellamy. I know crooks, and I'm betting my hat you ain't one.
Taxi? Taxi, lady?
Yes,
Where to, lady?
Gough Castle in Gloucester. Do you know where it is?
Quite a distance, but I know the way. Used to take a lot of people up there in the old days. Hop in, lady.
Everything's Jake. Well, she's due in a half a minute. The first night in the day, it's tougher. But a fella can get used to anything, even spinach. All right, come on, let's beat it. We don't want to be questioned.
Hello? Tardoni.
Well, everything under control. Plan worked out okay.
Tracks covered?
Oh, sure. They can't trace a thing to us.
Swell. Well, Savini, we're over the first hurdle. Michael Bellamy will never get his new trial. There's no need of it now.
What's happened to the place?
Bellamy don't live here no more. I thought you knew that. This place is haunted.
Well, where does he live?
Right next door.
Then drive me there.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, lady, go ahead. I'll bring the bag. It's her, all right.
Good. She mustn't suspect anything. Go make her welcome. Overdo it a little.
I'm Elaine Bellamy.
Yes, I know. Mr. Abel is expecting you. Oh, don't bother about that. I'll take care of it. He's waiting.
Thank you.
Ditch that taxi cab.
Oh, my dear Elaine. How glad I am to see you home again. Oh, I know you and Michael used to live in the castle, but I couldn't stand the place. I'm sure you'll find this very comfortable.
You're very kind, Abel. I hate to bother you, but I have no other place to go.
Forget it, Elaine. After all, you're one of the family. You belong here. Oh, Savini, show Mrs. Bellamy to the west room, then have supper prepared.
Oh, no, don't bother, please.
Oh, there's no bother at all. Now, you just run along and take off your coat and come back for a bite. I want to hear your plans for Michael's appeal.
This way, Mrs. Bellamy.
Thank you. Today's been a terrible ordeal.
I quite understand. Had Michael been reasonable, I would have been there. Oh, I suppose you're surprised to see me living here instead of the castle.
Frankly, I am. I thought all the Bellamys loved the place.
I did. But I've grown to hate the place since Michael's trouble. I want to forget it. I've closed it to the public. The place uncared for soon decays. Perhaps you'd care to see for yourself.
Yes, I would. I'm sure you exaggerate. I'll get a wrap.
Oh, it won't be necessary to go outside. Come.
Why, where does this lead?
Why, to the castle, of course. After all, it does contain things of value. I can't afford to lose touch with it entirely. Perhaps I'd better go first.
Go ahead.
Savini speaking. Listen.
Yeah, right, Savini. It'll be fun.
We're lucky to escape. The place is full of such pitfalls. It was only by accident that I discovered. Perhaps we'd better go back.
No. No, I'm not afraid. It's better for me to see all the traps so I can avoid them. I expect to see a lot of this castle. It was my home. At least there's not much change here. With a little imagination, I could see Michael seated here at the desk.
What is it?
There, the Green Archer.
There's nothing there. Look for yourself. You're letting that imagination you speak of carry you away.
It wasn't imagination. I saw the shadow of a man against that wall.
I'm afraid Michael has filled your head with the Bellamy legend of the Green Archer. Surely you're too intelligent to believe in any such fairy tales.
It's no fairy tale. It's deadly real. You're not fooling me, Abel. You don't want me here. You're trying to frighten me. I don't frighten easily.
Lane, you're crazy.
Why pretend? I know you've always hated Michael. I'm convinced you're responsible for having him put away, and I'm here to prove it.
I admire your courage and your frankness, but it'll do you no good. By your own admission, Michael is the only one who knows you're here, and he's in no position to tell anyone.
He'll find a way.
I'm afraid not. Your Michael is dead. Killed in the wreck of the train that was taking him to prison.
No. No, I don't believe it.
In the meanwhile, because of your threats, I'll have to keep you here. Forever, if necessary.
You wouldn't dare. I'm leaving now. Get out of my way.
grounds.
You see, Savini, my plan worked out all right.
But what about that? Are we going to have that all the time?
Mrs. Patton is a very capable woman.
Hi, Charlie.
Well, hello, Spike. Well, who needs your watchful attention tonight?
Oh, just another woman who insists on flashing a fortune in jewels.
Well, you should complain. If it wasn't for women like her, you wouldn't have a job protecting them.
Right, but this new robbery cycle has cost my firm plenty.
Well, why don't you get the police to give them protection?
That'd be just dandy. That's supposed to be my job.
Well, you better get at it, because that silver-throated soprano's about on her last notes.
On your toes, Pete. Offers out.
I did like the baritone, though.
Oh, I thought you were all right.
Start the car.
Hop to it. I think we're in for something. There's a car killing our people. Don't lose them.
Take a look back and see if we're being tailed.
That boss was right. That dick is following us.
Well, that's nothing to worry about. Here, signal number 7.
A bullseye if I ever saw one. Get the driver out! Quick! Wait a minute! Don't make a move, nobody will get hurt.
Don't you start nothing.
Now, sister. Never mind. Head for the clock apartment, quick! My wife was robbed. They went that way. Oh, I don't talk to reporters. I'll be right back. All right. All right.
What's the matter with this crate? Can't you get any more out of it?
Better do something. They're right on us.
All right, they act for it.
Unlatch. They're done for.
All right, Karnak. Head for home.
Well, it's lucky we wasn't killed. We were blind.
Yeah, they pulled an oldie on us.
Yeah, well, Spike, it looks like your company's due for another payoff.
That isn't all. Looks as if one Spike Holland, meaning me, is due for a layoff.
Get my crate on that thing.
You're late, Brent.
The cops are stopping the cars on Highway 266. We have a detour around it.
I allowed for that in my schedule. You're getting careless.
Tender.
Magnificent. Better than I expected. This is a haul worthwhile.
All right. Break it down. Recut the stones, melt the settings as usual. Get at it so we can cash in on them.
Righto.
Well, Brent? Where's the rest of the loot?
That's the lot. I double-checked. Didn't miss a thing.
There was an emerald bracelet for 72 stone.
If it isn't there, she wasn't wearing it.
Wait, Brent. I haven't finished. But my message is short. You're through.
See here, Bellamy, you can't...
I don't accuse you of anything. Get out.
All right. If that's the way you feel about it, I'm through.
That was dangerous, boss, throwing him out like that. He knows plenty. He'll talk. Get us in a jam.
Quiet. Stop crying before you're hurt. I have my plans. Pinky, come with me. All right. Now watch your step. And don't miss. Everything, Jake?
Hello, Brewster.
Hello, Ross. Hello, Inspector. You look worried.
I am. You recognize that?
That's one of the pieces that was stolen last night. Did you recover the rest?
No, only that.
Where'd you find this?
On the body of Lefty Brent. He was killed in an automobile wreck on Garchester Road last night.
Garchester Road. Say, wait a minute. That may be a clue. That's the road that leads to Bellamy's castle.
I don't get it.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't either yet.
Well, that must have been his share of the loot.
No, I think not, Inspector. I knew Brent. He was a small-time crook. He wasn't big enough to plan a job like this. Yes?
I have the Westmore apartments for you.
Oh, thank you. Hello? Hello, I'd like to speak to Mrs. Michael Bellamy, please.
Bellamy? There's no one here with that name, sir.
Oh, yes, of course. I think you'll find that she's staying with her father, Mr. Parker Howard, and her sister, Miss Valerie Howard. This location is ideal, Mr. Howard. I was lucky to get it.
Oh, it's lovely.
Yes, isn't it? We can keep watch from here day and night. Only Bellamy's house is between us and Gar Castle.
That he doesn't live in the castle?
Evidently not.
Beg pardon, sir. All the luggage is taken care of. Is there anything else, sir?
Yes, come here a moment. Mr. Howard, this is Henderson, your new butler. He comes well recommended.
Thank you, sir. How do you do, Henderson? My daughter, Valerie. I don't believe you will find us hard to please. Oh, surely not, sir. My object is to please you, sir. I'll do my best. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Henderson.
Thank you.
I think you'll find he's a good man, Mr. Howard.
What are we going to do? This delay is maddening. Not knowing what Elaine is. What has happened to her?
Now, take it easy, Dad. I'm sure Spike must have a definite plan.
I have. Everything points to Gar Castle as a starting place for an investigation.
Then let's get the police. Tear the place apart and make Abel Bellamy talk.
That's impossible, Mr. Howard. Abel Bellamy is a respected citizen, a man of wealth and position. We must have some proof. And that's why I've arranged for you to live here, so close to the castle.
But I don't understand how living here near the castle will enable us to get any information.
Don't you see? Just the fact you live close by will give Bellamy something to worry about. He may make a slip. Let's give it a try anyway.
Perhaps you're right, Spike. We'll do everything you say, but only on condition that you remain here with us.
That's understood. Michael is my best friend, Mr. Howard. I'm going to see this thing through.
Splendid.
Good. I'll run upstairs and get things settled.
See you later, Valerie.
Parker Howard and his daughter are police ladies now. And the fact that they have done this means that they suspect something.
Come to the point, Savini. You think that they suspect me of railroading Michael into prison and causing the disappearance of his wife, Elaine. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. And it means that we'll be watched constantly.
Right. And they will try to get into the castle. I will make it easy for them to do this. Send up the Green Archer.
He's on his way up. He'll be right in.
Brad, this is the key to the castle. Deliver it to Ladies' Manor tonight, in your usual way.
Yes, sir.
Start worrying, Savini. I get a kick out of it.
I'm tired, Valerie. I believe I'll go to bed if you'll excuse me. Good night, my dear. And don't stay out too late. Good night, Spike. And thanks a lot for what you're doing.
Forget it. Michael was my best friend.
Poor Dad. He's awfully worried.
I know, Valerie. We all are. Boy, that was close.
Why, this is the key to the castle. I'll get Dad.
Wait a minute. Pay no attention to that. It may be some kind of a trick.
But it might not be. According to the family legend, the Green Archer should aid us.
Don't jump at conclusions.
Spike, now that we have the key, I think we'd ought to use it.
Valerie, please let me handle it.
Another one. What does it say?
The Green Archer always protects the honor of the Bellamys.
There, didn't I tell you? That explains it. The Green Archer is a friend.
It's all too convenient. I don't believe in fairy tales yet.
The Green Archer. What does it mean?
We'll find out soon enough. You stay here.
What's the matter?
I thought you retired, Mr. Howard.
No, I couldn't sleep. But why the revolver? What's all the excitement?
That's what I'm trying to find out. 2 arrows were shot through your window, supposedly by the Green Archer.
Why, the Green Archer's merely a legend. But where's Valerie?
By George. Come on, quick. I was a fool to leave her alone. What do you mean? Someone shot an arrow into the room with the key to Gar Castle on it.
The Green Archer.
Maybe. I think she's taken the key and gone with the Bellamys.
She wouldn't be so foolish.
She isn't here, is she? You check the rest of the house and I'll head over there just in case.
It's all right. She fell for it. She's on the ground. The boys are stalking her.
Good. Very good.
He's cornered. The grill shut him off.
Good. You two get after the girl. Come on.
Is Valerie frightened? Can it be the mysterious face at Lady's Manor window? What orders are these nine Bellamy crooks waiting for? Look closely now. Is that painting coming to life? These intriguing questions are answered in The Face at the Window. Next chapter of The Green Archer.
him off. Good. You two get after the girl. Come on. This doesn't make sense. There's no way out of that place. But he's gone. Idiot! What's that fool trying to do? What's in that thing?
Beware, Abel Bellamy. You have betrayed your family. The Green Archer.
What nonsense is this? I'll teach that Brad not to play tricks.
That wasn't Brad. He wouldn't act like this.
I tell you that was Brad. He must be drunk. If he is, I'll take care of him. Boss. What do you mean by shooting arrows at me?
I never shot at you, boss. I just came in.
Quick, tell me what happened.
Well, I did what you told me about the key, and while I was watching the house, somebody grabbed me from behind, and everything went black. When I came to, I was all tied up, and I had a tough time getting loose.
Serves you right for letting them see you, You two start searching every passage and corridor of the castle from this end. I'll start some men from the other end. We'll trap this phony Green Archer and the detective as well. We must.
We checked every passage and tunnel and no trace of the Green Archer.
And the detective? Fine thing. They just vanish into thin air. We've got our work cut out for us.
Where's the boss?
Better not go in there if you got any bad news.
It's bad, all right. Both of them got away. We'd better tell them.
I won't stand for carelessness. It's death for the next man that fails.
Since they're free, they're sure to notify the police.
I don't doubt it. But I'll play safe. I'll get them first.
You'll bring the police here?
Why not? They were trespassers, weren't they? I'll beat them to the punch. Operator, give me the Garchester Police Department. And that's why I sent for you, Captain Thompson.
Family quarrels are not in our jurisdiction. The police are only interested in maintaining law and order.
Cigar, Captain.
No, don't smoke. But my son does. Thanks.
I explained my family troubles to you to make you understand my position. In your opinion, I'm right in objecting to trespasses. Family or no family. Is that right?
Of course, of course. At that, it seems strange to close the place off.
The place is old. It's too dangerous a place for sightseers. Someone might get hurt.
Oh, is it that bad?
Come, Captain. I'll show you some of its pitfalls.
Good. I've always wanted to look through this place. I ain't a believer in ghosts. You can't in my profession.
This is the main hall. It's in pretty good shape. Our trouble's back here. That's what I mean. The vibration of our footsteps opened the pitfall. Here's a peculiar thing. Just one of the many passages that honeycomb the castle. A few weeks ago, one of my guards foolishly wandered in there.
What happened?
Caved in on him. Oh, he wasn't hurt seriously. We got him out in a couple of days. I'll go first.
No, that's all right. Don't go in there. There ain't nothing to see I'm interested in.
My watchdogs. I'll take care of them. Fire! All of it! This they call the Corridor of Mystery. As you can see, it leads no further. In the old days, they used it for punishment. That door, backed up by solid stone. Why, I don't know. See for yourself.
Well, of all things. What's the idea?
Very sorry, you must have released a secret switch when you opened that door. I didn't know about it, or I would have warned you. You see now why I cannot allow the public in here.
Well, I should say so. Well, you'd be taking chances. They shouldn't be for that. That was a woman screaming.
Impossible.
I still think that was a woman screaming. I'd like to see what's behind that wall. Open it up.
Why, certainly.
Mr. Bellamy, you've got to do something about these passages. I nearly had a serious accident with broken floors, falling
Oh, I'm
stones.
dreadfully sorry. Oh, Captain Thompson, this is my housekeeper, Mrs. Patton.
How do you do?
That'll do.
Such a place to expect a person to work.
Lady, did you scream?
As loud as I could. And a lot of good it did. Chivalry is a lost art around here.
Shall we step in, Captain?
No.
I've still many strange things to show you.
I've seen enough. I'll report my findings. If you have any more trouble, let me know and I'll send a detail of police here to protect you.
Thank you very much. Better let me lead the way.
Yeah, I think you're right. Goodbye, Mr. Bellamy. Thanks for the courtesy. And the cigar.
Oh, you're entirely welcome, Captain. Well, that settles the Garchester police. They won't listen to any reports about the castle from now on.
But that woman's screaming wasn't so good.
It was perfect, thanks to Mrs. Patton. That woman's got brains as well as brawn. That Detective Holland had help in getting out of here last night.
I'm sure it was none of the men. He must have been our new Green Archer.
That's the answer. He's a definite threat. We must find out who he is and get rid of him.
Oh, yeah. In the meantime, we have the Howard family and Spike Holland to worry about.
After the way we handled that police captain, they won't be able to do a thing. We've got nothing to worry about.
That's what you think. I'll give you something to worry about. Spike Holland has my gun. If he checks on it, might lead to something.
Careless fool. How did he get it?
I dropped it in the fight. I thought that Butch had it until he told me that Holland got away with it.
Yes, Governor. Summon all the men at once. Tell them to hurry. Right.
33, calling 563. Come in. 33, calling 563.
I didn't know you were an archer.
I'm not. When I hit the target, I'm fortunate.
Pretty lucky today, huh?
Beginner's luck. Where's Valerie?
I left her in the house. I'm going into town and try and trace the ownership on a gun I found at the castle last night.
How will that help?
I don't know, but it's a starting point. Chief of detectives in town is a friend of mine. He'll give me all the help he can.
Good. What shall I do?
You keep an eye on Valerie. She's impetuous. She might try to get to the castle again.
I'll see that she doesn't.
Good.
A bullseye.
Beginner's luck.
Spike Holland will need time and a lot of luck to learn that Savini purchased his gun from Blinky Evans. It's not my way to take chances. Blinky mustn't talk to anyone.
Oh, we don't have to worry about Blinky. Well, he's our friend. We throw plenty of money his way.
He's apt to forget that if pressure's brought to bear. So we must use pressure to make him see things our way. He mustn't talk to anyone.
One of my best jobs, boss. No one in Amsterdam could do any better.
I like me, eh? All right, Tinder. I'll admit you're good in your own line. That's a new shipment. Get Blinky's valuation. Tell him he's taking no chances. They're all recut. If he balks, you know what to do. All right, Tinder, you can go. No money till we cash in.
Oh, that's all right.
Well, what's on your mind?
Well, you know me, Governor. I ain't scared of anything or nobody. I'd fight my weight in wildcats,
Well, you don't need to sell me a bill of goods. What's on your mind?
Well, I can't fight something I can't see. And you can't see this spook that's shooting them arrows willy-nilly and vice versa.
You received a message?
Yeah. And the arrow didn't miss me that far.
Blinky.
Hello, Bruner.
I have another little present for you.
Oh, now go, Bruner. Things are too hot there. We can't do any business.
You ain't rat nice.
Certainly not. I'm in too deep myself, but I ain't going to do any more business just now. Later, perhaps, huh?
Later. That's what you think. Let's step into your office. We can talk.
Now, Bruner.
Come on.
I'm sorry we can't help you, Spike. We have no record of this gun. It must have been bought in some other city.
It's probably bootlegged by some hawk shop. Take a month of Sundays to check on all of them.
Detective Bureau, Inspector Ross speaking.
Is Spike Holland there?
Why, yes, he's here. It's for you.
For me? That's funny. Only those at Ladies' Manor knew I was coming here. Hello?
Visit the pawn shop of Blinky Evans. He sold the gun you have. Make him talk. But be careful of a trap.
Thanks for the tip. For who's speaking?
A friend of the Bellamy's. I am known as the Green Archer.
Who? Well, can you beat that?
Who was it?
Green Archer.
Who?
It's a long story. I'll tell you later. I'll explain to you. I'm in a hurry.
Hey, can't keep this monkey tied up forever. Too risky. I don't intend to hang around here with these jewels. If Holland shows, you know what to do. If he don't, destroy all the papers and books in the joint. And meet me at Ludgate Hill. Ludgate Hill? Yeah, it's on the way home. You can't miss it.
Quick, get organized. Holland just drove up out in front.
Good, get back. You all know your parts. Goodbye, Rat. I won't be seeing you.
How do you do?
How are you?
What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a man named Blinky Evans.
Well, stop looking. You found him. What do you want?
See if you can tell me who you sold this gun to.
Huh?
I'm from police department. Give it a look.
Oh. I don't think I've ever seen that gun before.
Well, don't think. Make sure. This is important. Check your books.
Sure, sure. I was just going to look. Always glad to help the police. There's no record of it here, but there's some more old files in the office if you care to look at them.
Sure thing. Lead the way.
Oh, go right in. The books are on the table. I forgot to lock my safe.
You can get them. They're going to meet the leader, not Gay Hill.
Gay Hill, huh?
Yeah, they got some jewels from the robbery.
Thanks. I'm going after him. Boy, I had to wreck your place. Hard to experience.
Something must have gone wrong. Hadn't we better beat it?
We can't report to the boss until they get here. That must be done now. Hey, come on, we gotta clear out quick. The job went haywire. Holland beat us to it. What about Blinky? We didn't have time to finish him. Martin got shot and we had to beat him. Why, Blinky spilled the beans. He knows where to meet here. Come on, that's why we gotta get out quick. We'll wait here and hope he comes. I got it. Jump in the car and drive him off the road. Oh, not us. We ain't taking no chances. Well, somebody's gotta do it. Get out of my way. I'll do it myself.
Provides his mobsters with mysterious ways to escape detection. 3 figures about to be shot, and we can't lift a finger to prevent it. Be sure to see The Devil's Dictograph, next week's breathtaking chapter of The Green Archer.
sure finish them now, all right. With no help from you two, you're yelling. Come on, let's get out of here. Wait a minute. You guys ain't going nowhere. What do you mean? You fellas are through. There's no room in our outfit for men like you. Oh, what are you talking about? Ah, shut up. That's it. That's that. We don't even know who he was working for. If we're set for not finding out, he might collect a little hush money. They ain't too late. They ain't too far ahead, you know. Well, I ain't fit for running now. You don't have to do any running as long as I got this. Come on, let's pick up a ride. Yeah.
The motor vehicle records show that ownership in Byrne car rests in Turk Martin. Further investigation reveals that he works for you.
That's true. He's worked here for some time. He's a good mechanic. I had no reason to suspect anything unlawful.
Didn't you think it was strange that he didn't report for work today?
Certainly not. This is his day off. I still think there's some mistake.
I brought down a bunch of photos from our mug gallery. See if a picture of your mechanic is among them. That'll help us a lot.
What cars were used on the job?
Lanton's cars, both of them. And two of his men are on their first job with us.
It's a mistake. Get Lanton on the phone.
I recognize none of these men.
Are you sure?
Certainly I'm sure. I never saw him before in my life. Thanks for that. Tell him I'm busy.
Lanton garage.
Give me Lanton.
Why, he's very busy. Could he call you later?
No, you fool. He can't call me later. I want to talk to him now. This is Abel Bellamy.
Some man by the name of Abel Bellamy insists on speaking to you on the phone.
Pardon me. Mr. Bellamy is one of my best customers.
Quite all right.
Hello. Hello, Mr. Bellamy. I'm sorry. I can't give you any news. All my shipments are tied up.
What dribble is this? Speak up, man.
I can't. Restrictions make it impossible. I'll phone you just as soon as I get a release. Thank you. Goodbye.
I lost my temper. Lanton's in trouble. Unable to talk freely.
Do you think it's the police?
Most likely. He'll call back when he can.
These rich customers are a pain in the neck at times.
Yes, most of the time.
Sorry I was no more help to you, Inspector.
Oh, you've helped as much as possible, I'm sure.
Well, I'm always willing to help the police force. Drop in any time.
Yes, we'll probably take advantage of that.
Yes, do.
I give a lot to listen to his conversation with Bellamy.
You think he's hooked up with this?
It's a cinch. Lanton's probably on the phone to him right now. Put a tail on him, Inspector. It might lead to something.
Right, though his explanation about Bellamy being his best customer holds water.
That's why he used it.
Look, Bellamy, I'm in a panic. If Turk and Dorsey return here, they'll be picked up sure. And they might talk.
No. They won't talk. Take my word for it. Take it easy and do nothing. And above all, stay away from here. You'll be watched.
Well, do something and do it quick. The next time I say I'm busy, I'm busy.
Your guess was right, Savini. It was the police. That's right, Savini. Stop worrying.
Through there. Hey, this must be a swell outfit to have a hideout like this.
We'll make them cut us in or pay us plenty.
Yeah, I know, but first we gotta get in.
Or I can get over that hedge. Come on, give me a hand.
Hey, look, one of those photoelectric gadgets.
Never mind, we're in. I saw the car go over and burst into flames. I can't explain it.
Well, don't try. Spike Hollins is alive and definitely a menace. Perhaps the men themselves can excuse their blunder. Bring them in.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about them. I paid them off and fired them.
Blithering idiot. The one thing you shouldn't have done. Two admitted weaklings that know enough to hang you, and you fired them.
But I thought...
Don't think. Take some men and look for them. Go to Landon's first. You'll know where to start. You're looking for them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Say, that car must be a spook.
They come in here and I'll bet on it.
I know it, but where is it?
Hey, Lou, bring down the alligator.
I don't even know where to look. He told you to go to left. That's them! Get him! Two signs of death warrants when you followed me here. Bring them along. Where's the boss? I got him, boss.
Quick work. I congratulate you.
He didn't get us. We were trying to get in.
Anyway, they're here. You say the word, we'll blast them.
Release them. I'm surprised at you, Bruner. You haven't proved a case against these men.
Of course he ain't. We done our best and was coming here to tell our side of the story.
There, Bruner. You must judge them.
But you said you...
I said things looked bad for them. But by coming here themselves, that's all changed. We can use them to good advantage.
Sure you can. There's no job too tough for us.
I sure hope not. Because it happens I have such a job. The rest of you can go. As I was saying, I happen to have a very important job.
You can beat that? He changes his mind just like that.
Don't you worry. He knows what he's doing.
Well, that's the job. You think you can handle it?
That's a dilly.
It's a cinch.
We'll case the joint now and do the job tonight.
Dinky,
Yes, sir.
show these boys out. The secret way, so they'll know how to return.
Yes, sir.
And Dinky, after the boys have gone, tell Brad I want to see him in the living room. Tell him to wear the Archer outfit. I've got some work for him.
Yes, sir. Brad'll be tickled. He's been getting restless. Come on, fellas.
Well, goodbye, boss.
Well, what you're doing is too complicated for me.
That's as it should be. If your brains worked as fast as mine, I might be working for you. You sure you understand?
Sure. As soon as they finish the job, I take them in hand.
Exactly. And if they fail to do the job, then plant this note where it'll be easily found.
But boss, this tells them where we're going.
Well, that's my intention.
They're not saps. What if they don't fall for it?
My plans are such that they'll be glad to.
Is Brad on his way?
He's got everything down pat.
Everything's set from my end.
Oh, good. With everyone watching everyone else, there isn't a chance of failure. Oh, I'll show you something new. Maybe there's something on. It generally is.
And any further display of temper will only hurt you. You're here, and here to stay until Mr. Bellamy releases you. And you know he'll never do that. I'm not so sure.
He used to be very fond of you. Men are such fools where women are concerned.
And I've always loathed the very sight of Abel Bellamy.
And he knows.
My own idea. May come in handy someday.
Mrs. Patton seems to know a lot about your past.
Perhaps. Go and check on the final details.
That's it, Valerie. That's the whole story.
It's just fortunate you escaped with your life.
Oh, no. Only the good die young.
That's corny, but still good. Spike, I wish you wouldn't kid about it. I feel as though we're sitting on a volcano that might erupt any minute.
Now, it's not that bad. Something always happens. Oh, you see, something has happened. See what it says. Read it, Valerie.
Be on your guard after tonight. Watch for visitors. The Green Archer. Do you believe this?
Why shouldn't I believe it? The Green Archer's proven himself our friend so far. Where's your father?
Upstairs taking a nap. I'll get him. Dad! Oh, Dad!
Your father's resting, miss. Shall I wake you?
Never mind, Henderson.
Why, Mr. Howard, Henderson told us you were resting.
Certainly not. Well, what's wrong?
Plenty, look.
What? We'll call the police at once.
No, you mustn't do that. The police would frighten them away.
That's what I want them to do.
No, then they'd strike again when we were not forewarned. Let's see if we can't catch them red-handed. It's our only chance. This is an old gag. I sure hope it works.
I hope so, too, after all the trouble we've gone through.
You two go in the hall.
Both together.
I'm sure it came from here. You take that side, I'll search off here.
Right.
The Green Archer. Listen to this. I found one of the men. When the job is finished, come to Clark's warehouse. The girl will be there.
What does that mean?
Looks like a plant.
It mentions a girl. It might mean Valerie.
Impossible. She's safe in the house.
Valerie!
No, might hit Valerie. Get word to the police. Send them to Clark's warehouse. Quick, man, quick.
If she yaps, slap her down. Little more to the rock. God set it right on the door. Hurry up with that thing. It's all set. He just drove up. Scram! One peep out of here and you'll know what'll happen.
leader giving his men a pep talk? We think not. He's angry because his plans are going wrong. The ceiling of death. On whom are these knives about to fall? See what happens in Vanishing Jewels, next week's blood-tingling chapter of The Green Archer.
About this job.
Did you shut it off?
Did it all by itself. Get out, Valerie.
What are we going to do?
It's a well-traveled road. We'll see if we can get a lift.
Spike, he stopped.
Run, Valerie! Run, quick!
No trace of anyone, sir.
The tip was right. We'd better give Mr. Howard a call and find out where he got it.
Valerie.
Oh, Dad.
I'm going to use your phone.
Come on, I'll show you.
Oh, it was terrible.
Tell me.
There you are, Sergeant. Help yourself.
Captain.
Captain.
Give me the Gloucester police. This is Captain Thompson. Broadcast is. Blackwall Road. Stop black sedan containing 4 men headed east on Highway 747 and report back to me at Lady Manor. Right.
They won't get away with this. All the roads will be blocked in 3 minutes. Now, tell me what happened. Fire, explosion, kidnapping? This is getting serious.
Well, I'm glad you recognize it. Now, I demand...
Now, let me handle this, Mr. Howard. I'll explain to the captain. Sit down, Captain. This may take some time. Now, to begin at the beginning, Captain, as I was saying, to begin at the beginning, there were 2 men who dropped in on the place down by the corner.
This is serious. All my plans are carefully made. Heretofore, they've always gone through. Then suddenly, they all go haywire. Will someone suggest something?
Yes, it's Spike Holland who's giving us most of the trouble. He outguesses us, or is getting help from someone.
He couldn't guess right so much of the time. He's getting help from someone close to us.
How about the new Green Archer?
That's Holland. There's someone working with him. I have plans to utilize him to our advantage. Meanwhile, we'll put a stop to his activities. Now, you must make it impossible for anyone to get in or out of the castle. Now, that's your jobs. If you fail to do that, you must import new talent and get rid of those that fail. And another thing. If any of you are recognized tonight and charges are filed, take what comes without talking. I'll get you out. Is that understood? Keep your eyes and ears open.
And that's how it happened.
Sounds like an Arabian Nights tale to me.
That's for me.
I'm sorry.
Captain Thompson speaking. Oh, all right, I'm coming in. No luck. They slipped through somehow, but we'll get them.
Thank you, Captain. You've done the best you could.
Are you sure you didn't recognize any of those birds?
Positive. None of them belong here, I'm sure.
Why, Spike, you said...
I said they were all city men. That's right.
I guess I better leave some of my men here.
Oh, I don't think that's necessary. They won't be back, I'm sure.
All right, if you need me, call me.
Spike, why did you tell that officer you didn't recognize any of those men? You know they work for Abel Bellamy. You told me so.
We suspect Bellamy of many things, most important of which is the disappearance of Michael's wife, your sister. For all we know, she may be hidden in Gar Castle right now. If she is and the police raid the place, Bellamy might dispose of her to save himself.
Spike is right. Bellamy's undoubtedly a desperate man. We must protect Elaine wherever she is.
But we just can't sit and wait for something to happen. Why don't we do something?
I'm going to do something. I intend to get into that castle. If Elaine's there, I'll find her. Don't worry. Why don't you and your father get some rest, huh?
That's a good idea. We do need some sleep.
Sure you do.
What about you, Spike?
Oh, don't you worry about me. I've got a lot of thinking to do. Good night to both of you.
Good night.
How could I? Well, he wasn't any further than that wall. I took a look and he was laying flat.
Well done, Brad. Tomorrow we start the search for the phantom Green Archer.
Well, I hope they don't make any mistakes. Don't forget, I wear this suit a lot.
Well, don't. Except when on the job. That way you're safe.
Yeah, maybe.
I've got another little job for you.
I've been out too much lately, boss. I better lay low a while.
Oh, there's no need to go out of the castle. My prisoner, my guest, is getting a little hard to handle. Perhaps the sight of the Green Archer would help. She believes the silly legend.
Just tell me, how scared it is. Why, ain't really get spooky at times. Tell me what you want me to do.
Wait.
Yes?
I've got Brad here. I'm sending him over shortly. Show him the way to the hidden room. I want him to try a little experiment.
Hadn't we better cash in on the last jewel job? We're running low on money and...
First thing in the morning. The men can wait. Everything quiet at the castle?
No trouble here. Men report in every 15 minutes. I'll stay on watch until morning. Right. Good night.
Hello, Brad. How'd you get along? That's great.
Hello, boys.
Things are picking up. Brad's job turned out all right.
How do you know?
We just met him in the hall, and he told...
Oh, you're out of your head. He's with the boss right now.
No, he ain't. I tell you, we seen him dressed up like the Green Archer right out in the hallway.
That wasn't Brad.
He went in the corridor. Well, what are you waiting for? There he is. Get him.
Don't make any mistakes. I'll be listening at the loudspeaker.
I'll put on an act for it.
Here's the Phantom Green Archer.
Good. Remove the mask. You fools, you numbskulls. You've jumped our own man. Take him into the library, see what you can do for him. You idiots.
We didn't know. He'll be all right. The workout will do him good. This is no time for jokes. Put them back. Put what back?
The jewels. They were right here on the desk.
Well, we ain't been near your desk. No.
Don't try to give me that. I know better well it's... Look! The Green Archer. He took them. Summon the men, quick. I'll get Bellamy.
Yes?
Let me speak to Mr. Bellamy, quick.
For you, Mr. Bellamy.
Yes? I've got bad news for you, Bellamy. What? All right, all right.
There's trouble. Here, take this and use it if she tries to escape again.
What have you done? I've collected all available men. They're waiting your orders.
Green Archer is here in this castle. He's stolen the jewels from the last job. They mustn't get away. Search every passage and corridor. Find him.
All right, you fellas go on. We'll start in here first.
Finish him. No! Don't waste the bullets. I have a better idea. Bring him along. Take him in. All right. You men go to your stations. I'll take care of him. Savini, close that door. You're through, Holland. You're getting what everyone who interferes with me will get.
Butler, but we warn you, he'll bear watching. Bellamy's gangsters are all set for a hijacking job. Now they're into it. But will they escape? See for yourself in The Fatal Spark, next week's shuddering chapter of The Green Archer. Oh, he can't get away. We've got to get the Green Archer first.
Don't argue with me, Dickie. You and your men get up here, and get up here quick. Go and get the other men and bring them here.
But, boss, I was...
Oh, shut up. I don't want to talk to you either. Come on, fellas, quick. Come on, boys, hurry up.
Wait a minute. What's all the rush?
I'm following orders. He said come and we're coming.
Thoroughly. And not a sign of him.
Good. Then he's still in the castle. Governor! Governor! That guy Holland jumped us in the tunnel. Jake and Butch are trying to hold him. Are you both weaklings? You let one man handle you with ease.
That guy's plenty tough.
I see. That's why you ran away. One of you's got brains enough to do anything alone.
Henderson, what time did Mr. Holland leave last night?
Well, I didn't know that he had left, miss. When I locked up the back window, I thought everyone was in.
Thanks. My father isn't in his room either.
Perhaps he went with Mr. Holland, miss.
Oh, that's what I'm afraid of.
Is there anything I can do?
No. Oh, Dad.
Here, what's the matter?
I was so frightened. I found this note from Spike, and I thought you were with him.
No. There, I'll do something about it. I'll get the police to work.
But Spike said not to.
I've got to use my own judgment. Hello? Hello?
Why, the wire's been cut.
That means I must get to the village and bring the police back. And don't you dare stir out of this house.
That may be Spike.
I'm here to fix the window what was busted.
Very well. Follow me. The glazier to fix the window, sir. Very well. I'll hurry. But remember, you're not to leave the house. Promise.
I promise.
Good. There you are, my man. Do a good job and a hasty one.
You break him, I fix him. I'm good.
I'll wait in here, Henderson.
Shall I get fresh coffee, miss?
No, Henderson, this is all right.
Very well.
Good morning, Valerie.
It was until I found your note. I was worried.
Well, I'm flattered. It's the first time anyone ever worried about me.
Well, tell me...
Now, wait a minute. I want to sit down.
Did you get in the castle?
And how? It wasn't the getting in, it was the getting out that bothered me.
Oh, but Spike, don't keep me in suspense. How did you finally manage to escape?
Through the help of the Green Archer.
The Green Archer? He tried to kill you last night.
I'm convinced there's two Green Archers. One good, one bad. My hope is to find out who they really are and get them to talk. The Green Archer, one or both of them, should be able to tell us plenty. Who's that?
The glazier, come to fix the window.
Hey, wait a minute, fella. We don't want that window repaired. I could fix it in a jiffy.
Why, Spike?
You don't understand. I like it like that.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry. It's just one of my idiosyncrasies.
All right, I get you. You don't want it fixed.
That's right.
All right, have it your way.
Henderson.
Yes, sir.
Show him out.
Very good.
Here's $1 for your trouble.
Thanks.
I'm not as bright as you are, but why didn't you want the window fixed?
Well, in the first place, I don't want any strangers around here. In the second place, I want to make it easy for the Green Archer to help us.
How do you know which Green Archer to trust?
Well, the good Green Archer has a habit of coming to my aid whenever I need him most. Here.
What does it say?
This is the loot from the Darwin robbery. Use it. The Green Archer.
Oh, Spike.
This time we've got something. If we can connect these stolen jewels with Bellamy, we'll have something real to set our teeth in. I have to get to town pronto.
Wait. You're not going anywhere without me.
Well, all right. Under the conditions, it's better than leaving you here alone.
He's waiting for the call. He's already picked his men. They're in the meeting room waiting.
Good. For once, you followed my instructions to the letter, right?
You're going to get hurt someday bursting in here like that.
Quiet, sourpuss, and listen to the words of wisdom I spilled to the governor. While the rest of these guys have been sitting around twiddling their thumbs, I've been visiting your detective friend.
You were in the house?
Sure. You made some nasty cracks about none of us got any brains or nothing. Well, I got plenty, and I could prove it.
Come to the point. What did you find out?
The old man's gone to the police. The girl's scared to death, and the Green Archer is helping him plenty.
Oh, I know that. What did he do now?
Nothing much. Just shot him an arrow with a little bag tied to it with all them jewels he took from here last night.
Go on, Dickie. Then what happened?
Quick as a flash, Holland grabs himself a sporty roadster, and him and the girl are left in a cloud of dust.
Which way did they go?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Which way did they go?
Well, don't you know?
No, don't you?
Can't you guess which way they went?
Sure, but you got more brains than me. You can guess better.
Did they go towards the city?
Keno. They couldn't go nowhere else on the road they took.
Send out a cordon at once. Quick. Quick as a flag.
Stop stalling, Lantern. I can peg a liar 99 times out of 100. You're trying to protect someone. Who is it?
You got me wrong, Inspector. All you're saying is Greek to me.
Men mixed up in that hock shop job were working for you. I showed you the pictures from our mud gallery, and you failed to identify them. Why?
Because I didn't want to get mixed up in this mess. I made a mistake, and I admit it. What more can I do?
Come clean. Spill what you know. You're trying to protect some rat who wouldn't protect you in a jam. Who are you working for? Tell me.
No one, I tell you, no one.
Sit down! I'm not half finished with you. I'm going to get the truth out of you if it takes me all winter to do it.
I'll have those jewels safe in your hands before night.
I hope so.
I will take another look at that getaway route.
I don't know anything, I tell you.
Well, that's just your hard luck. You'd better think it over.
Give me Gunchester, 744, quick.
Well, it's in the bag. I'm on my way.
I'll answer it. You wait. Yes? Yes, he's bluffing. Now sit tight and keep that silly tongue of yours quiet, even if you have to bite it.
Call today's job off. It's too risky. I'm quiet as long as I'm protecting myself. I won't take the rap.
Nibbling weakling. Who? Latin. He threatens to talk. The police are putting on pressure and he can't take it.
What are you going to do about it?
I'm going to do nothing. The jewel job is off. Take your men and handle Latin.
You can't do that. It's a cinch for a big haul. We've planned this thing for weeks. Let's go through with it. I'll handle Lanton, too.
Nope. It will be dynamite to attempt it. We must stop him before he sings. That's an order. Get moving.
All right, all right. Don't get excited. I've got another job for you and Brad. We've got to take care of Lanton for the boss.
Gee, what about our share?
Now, don't worry about your share. You'll get yours just the same as if you were there. We'll drop you off.
These stones have all been recut. Even their owners couldn't identify them.
Oh, then, Spike, we've made the trip for nothing.
Not if we can prove they came from Gar Castle. That would bring Abel Bellamy in.
And they'd laugh us out of court. Who would believe the story of a ghostly Green Archer?
But there must be some way we can tie them together.
We have one chance. You remember that bird lantern? I'm bringing him in tonight.
But, Inspector, why wait until tonight? We're pressed for time. Let me see what I can do.
All right, go to it. Your visit on top of mine might turn the trick.
Thanks. And keep an eye on those stones, Inspector. They're our only evidence.
Don't worry. These are Exhibit A.
Right.
And good luck to you.
Thank you. Come on, Valerie. You're my assistant. I'll report back.
Hello, Landon. How's that wagging tongue of yours?
Help, boys! Help! Go ahead. Yeah. All your help's taken care of.
Nix on that phone. Well, there's another suit for the expense account.
Better destroy those papers and letters like Tardoni told us.
I hope I won't be long.
I'm through. They're pulling the robbery. Famous Joe's.
Yes?
Armored truck. Highway 22. At the power lines.
Who hired you? Who are you working for?
His name.
Yes?
His name.
Yes!
Find the green art.
I'm going to take his tip and try and stop this robbery.
Oh, Spike, what about him?
There's nothing we can do. We'll let the police handle it.
You all have your orders, so carry him out. He's due in a minute, so take your places.
Hey, buddy, any chance of getting by?
Well, sure. But if you're in a hurry, give us a hand with these cables.
What do you want me to do, buddy?
I just have to pull these off the road.
Sure.
Get that sign out of the way.
Watch them. I'll get them.
Come on, I got him.
Was held up. They're in our armored car. They can't be far.
Notify the police. We'll try to stop them. After them, Valerie. Those were only decoys. The others have gone on. After them.
Car behind us. Step on them.
Good go, Valerie. You're gaining on them. Go over close to the truck. All right, come out, both of you. This side with your hands up. I'll take that.
All right, you got us.
after her. Carter, get some rope. Jake, turn this car around and head it that way. Okay. Even Bellamy's henchmen don't trust one another. That crook near the safe might be planning a double cross. You'll find out the necklace of treachery. Next week's eye-opening chapter of The Green Archer.